If she doesn't see your value, why are you still there? Seriously, sit with that question for a moment. You gave her your time, you gave her your energy, you gave her your best. Not just your presence, your attention, your care, your plans, your potential. And what did she give you back? A few dry texts, an occasional smile. Never respect. Why? Because she never had to. She's been raised in a world that worships her existence by default. Instagram, TikTok, simps in her DMs, all reinforcing the same message. You are perfect just the way you are. You deserve everything without giving anything. And so she walks into your life with expectations higher than Mount Everest, while offering nothing but filtered photos and entitlement. You gave her consistency. She gave you conditions. You gave her honesty. She gave you silence. You gave her loyalty. She gave you options. And through all that, you stayed, thinking if you gave just a little more, she'd finally see your worth. But listen closely. She saw it. She just didn't care. Because, in her mind, you were never the prize. You were just another man willing to destroy himself for her validation. And here's the brutal truth. She doesn't love you. She loves what she can take from you. She loves the attention, the comfort, the status, the lifestyle. But you, the man behind all of it, the one who works, sacrifices, protects, thinks, plans, she doesn't even see him because she was never really looking. And yet you stay, hoping she'll wake up one day and appreciate everything you did. She won't. Because the moment a woman sees she can extract value from you without reciprocating, she stops seeing you as a man and starts seeing you as a tool. And a tool doesn't get love. A tool gets used. Let that sink in. You are not meant to be used. You are meant to be chosen. And if she doesn't see your worth now, she never truly will. It's time to stop proving yourself. It's time to stop begging for attention, affection, or clarity. It's time to disappear. This is the beginning of your return. Let's make something very clear. In today's world, a man is no longer seen as a person. He is a function, a walking wallet, a security system, a therapist, a provider, a problem solver. And if you fail at one of those roles, you're discarded without hesitation. It doesn't matter how loyal you are. It doesn't matter how much you've done. If she no longer gets what she wants from you, you're out. And the most disturbing part, she never loved you. She loved the utility you offered, your ability to fix things, your calm during her chaos, your money when bills were due, your patience when she threw tantrums, but never your soul, never your essence. And don't be fooled. This didn't happen by accident. Society has conditioned her to believe she's a queen, brings nothing to the table but a fading face, some sexual access, and a list of demands. But somehow, you're expected to have it all. Money, muscle, mindset, emotional control, status, patience, vision. And if you're missing just one, she'll look for the next guy. Think about that. She offers nothing permanent, but demands everything essential. And you, in your confusion, in your hunger for love, keep giving more. You throw your soul into the fire, hoping she'll feel warmth and finally turn to you. But she won't, because the second you give too much, you become invisible. To her, you're no longer a man, you're a resource. And once a woman sees you as a resource, she no longer sees your humanity. She will take from you without guilt. She will drain you without pause. She will leave you without a second thought. That's not love. That's extraction. And if you allow it, You become an accomplice in your own destruction. Understand this. You are not valuable because of what you give to her. You are valuable because of what you protect from her. Your energy, your ambition, your peace. The moment you realize this, the game changes. You stop chasing, you stop explaining, you stop proving, and you start choosing. Choosing who gets access and who gets silence. Because the man who can walk away is the man who holds the power. VA spent your whole life being told that your worth as a man depends on how much you can provide. Your money, your time, your effort, your protection, and you believed it, so you gave and gave and gave. You bent until you broke, because deep down, you thought love was something you could earn, that if you were good enough, generous enough, useful enough, she would finally choose you. But here's the hard truth no one told you. Love that must be earned is love that can be revoked. You became a transaction, not a man. And the more you gave, the less she saw you. Why? Because in her mind, you were available, predictable, powerless. The man who says yes too much becomes invisible, and the man who gives without standards becomes disposable. But here's where everything shifts. What if you stopped giving? What if for once you stopped asking and started setting conditions? You're attractive. Imagine a version of you who doesn't chase, who filters, who doesn't beg to be chosen because he knows he is the prize. Because here's the truth. Her body is temporary. Her looks will fade. Her charm is a mask. But your mind, your discipline, your vision, they are forever assets. They build empires. You're trading gold for dust. You're trading legacy for lust. And that's not strength. That's slavery. The man you must become is sovereign. He doesn't need approval. He doesn't seek affection from those who offer nothing but demands. He protects his energy like a king guards his gates. And when a woman brings only beauty to his table, he asks, what else? Because he knows his value. And more importantly, he knows when she doesn't. There's a moment. And if you're paying attention, you'll feel it. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's quiet. It comes in the silence after you've given her your all. And she still acts like you're just another option. It's that second where your soul whispers, she doesn't see you, and she never will. That's the moment you stop trying. That's the moment you wake up, because there's nothing left to fix, nothing left to prove, nothing left to give. You've been evaluated, and she decided you're worth less than what you offer. And no man with self-respect negotiates with that kind of blindness. So here's what you do. You stop texting. You stop explaining. You stop hoping. You disappear. No goodbye. Without begging, without drama, without even turning his head. That man is dangerous because he's not seeking validation. It won't matter, because the moment you chose yourself over her, you crossed a line you'll never come back from. And that's the point. She was never supposed to be the destination. She was just a detour. And now you're back on track. Head high, heart cold, boundaries sharp. You don't owe her a version of you that bleeds just to keep her warm. Let her feel your absence. Let her sit in the silence she created. Because when a man walks away from a woman who offered nothing real,